What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Kyla Latrice and I'm back with another video. In today's video, we are going to talk about abuse. Okay, we are going to talk about sibling abuse because it's often something that gets overlooked. Okay, so it definitely needs to get talked about. My mom, my brother, a couple of my uncles, and my brother's wife, they are all right now at a family reunion, and I decided to not attend this family reunion. Why is that? Because the brother that decided to put his hands on me is attending, and I don't want to be anywhere where that man is associated. I've gone no contact with him, and I swear to God, if he ever even feels like he wants to put his hands on me again, the police will definitely be called. Okay, so let's go. When it comes to abuse, period, and men, I don't care who it is, call the police. Whether that's your brother, your father, your uncle, a cousin, your friend, your man, your husband. If somebody is putting their hands on you, call the fucking police. Do not allow anyone to silence you just because they're family, because a lot of the time that's what will happen. I still when he decided to put his hands on me, my own uncle was like, I don't believe her. I feel like she's just trying to put you in jail. You feel like I'm trying to lock my brother up for no reason. Okay. And that pissed me off, number one, because you weren't there. The only people that were there that night was my brother, my mom, and me. He put his hands on me in front of my mom, and my mom is standing in front of me trying to protect me, and he pushed her to the floor. He pushed her out the way, and my mom was on the floor. Mind you, my mom is 60 years old, and she also needs a hip replacement. And you think I'm trying to lock my brother up for no reason? Okay. I guess, right? But the reason why I don't even associate with my family anymore is because if you can't believe me when I tell you that a bum ass nigga put his hands on me, I don't want to be associated with you. And if you can still laugh and kiki and be okay with an abuser putting his hands on me, because mind you, this is not the first time that he's done it either. This is not the first time he's put his hands on me, but this is the first time that I decided to take action and call the police. Do you understand what I'm saying? And this is why I'm telling girls, if you're going through this, call the police the first time it happens, right? There are gonna be weird ass family members that don't believe you. There are gonna be weird ass family members that are gonna try to protect the abuser, right? Because for some reason, the black community, we're so hung up on protecting black men, even when they abuse us, even when they disrespect us, even when they hurt us and threaten us and pour water on us and smack us upside the head, throw shit at us. You understand what I'm saying? We still decide to protect them. But you have to protect you, because at the end of the day, if a motherfucker genuinely cared about you and gave a fuck, he wouldn't have put his hands on you in the first place, no matter who it is. Brother, sister, cousin, uncle, no matter who it is, they would have never touched you. Right? When my brother, when I called the police on my brother, he called my other brother, and he was like, yes, I did touch her, but she shouldn't have called the police on me because she wasn't hurt, and also because she knows how black men and police work. So basically, my brother feels like he has one up because he's a black man. So he's like, she should have never called the police because she knows how black men get treated by the cops. You weird ass bitch. If you know how black men get treated by the police, you should have kept your motherfucking hands to yourself. You understand what I'm saying? Also, another thing that I don't like about this situation is he decided to apologize to everyone but me. You decided to apologize to everybody but me, and you said I was over exaggerating. Mind you, the people that decided to accept your apology were not there that night. And also, my mom is going to accept your apology by default because that's your mama too. Weird as fuck anyway. Yeah. He apologized to everybody but me. Crazy. Crazy. And as far as my uncle goes, right? I truly don't give a fuck what he thinks at this point in time, because it's like, you don't even know him. You feel what I'm saying? You don't know him. You weren't around when we were being raised, right? We didn't even live in the same state, okay? So when it comes to anybody trying to defend my brother or say he's a good guy or say he's a decent young man, you didn't live with him. You didn't experience him the way I experienced him. And you barely know the motherfucker, to be honest. You just met him, what, 5 years ago? You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, I guess. And mind you, when the shit happened, my uncle didn't call me to get my side of the story. He just went with what my brother said. He just went with what my brother said. Mind you, obviously my brother's gonna lie because he had nowhere to go at the time. So obviously he's going to fucking lie. I told this story back when it happened, right? And even the lie he told my brother just doesn't make sense. Because he was like, did you touch her? He said, no. She fell. She fell though. How the fuck did I fall if you didn't touch her? How did I fall? Like I said, I don't know. When it comes to me now being 26, I don't defend abusers and I don't defend people that are okay with defending abusers. Because everybody at that family reunion should be whooping his ass because he put his hands on a woman. But instead it's all fun and games, everybody's smiling, and I think that's so weird. Like, what? I don't know. I just truly think that's very weird. I really do. But like I said, if you are someone that has been physically abused by anybody, call the police and defend yourself. There are going to be people in your family who don't who don't care. There are gonna be people in your family that don't care. There are gonna be people in your family that will believe the dumbass instead of you. You're basically gonna it's almost like you're basically gonna have to stand alone, because like I said, in this generation we've been programmed to defend black men, even when they put their hands on us, even when they touch us, even when they're not nice to us. We're programmed to defend black women for some reason. Fuck that. Do not be afraid at any moment in time to let a motherfucker know that you will call the police on them when it comes to your safety. My brothers never even lived with another woman except me and my mom, so I know obviously eventually he's gonna get a girlfriend, right? She's gonna have to deal with his temper. You don't truly know someone until you live with them, right? So she's going to, whatever woman he decides to settle down with, she's gonna have to deal with his temper. She's gonna have to deal with the mood swings. She's gonna have to deal with his ADHD. She's gonna have to deal with him possibly putting his hands on her, because like I said, if you can put your hands on your sister, there's no telling how you will treat another woman. I'm not done. If you can put your hands on your sister and nobody in the family protected that sister and you got away with the shit, right? There were no consequences by your family at all. What will you do to another woman because you got away with hitting your sister by your bum ass family? You feel what I'm saying? You see? I always say, men that abuse women, they first abuse the women in their family. Men that put their hands on women have first put their hands on their mother, a cousin, their sister, a niece. Abusers don't just start at women outside, women that they date. They don't start with women that they date. They start with women that they live with first. They start with women in the family first. Okay? So yeah, don't ever let anybody make you feel scared to call the police. There's this saying, what goes on in this house stays in this house. And I think that is the most bullshit ever. Because if what's going on in this house is affecting me, something's gonna get done about it. Something is going to get done the fuck about it. And I don't give a fuck what nobody has to say. There are going to be people that are going to watch this video, and there are going to be people who are going to ask me to take this down, and the answer is going to be hell no, because when you should have protected me, you decided not to. So I am going to orchestrate other women to not only use their voice, but to pick up the phone and to dial 911 on monsters like my brother. How can you allow as a family, how dare you how fucking dare you allow that man to get away with abusing his little sister? Because like I said, it was not only one time. There's also a saying about abusers, right? They'll hit you once, they'll say sorry, but they will always hit you again. Yeah, they'll always hit you again. The first person that ever hit me in my life, the first man that ever put his hands on me was my brother. It's crazy. The first man that ever raised his hand to hit me was my brother. My teeth are chipped. My bad, y'all. Did y'all hear that? My teeth are chipped because of my brother. He punched me in the face. He punched me in the face. Crazy. And I can tell you a little bit about that incident too, because I remember it. I remember it. We were arguing over the bathroom, right? Because the bathroom at the time was in his room, so I needed to shower, right? And I accidentally left my underwear and a sock in the bathroom. Tell her, and my mom, right? He's talking to my mom. Tell her to come get her stuff. She left her stuff in here. She did this on purpose. Mind you, we were already arguing, so I guess he thought I did it on purpose, right? He thought I did it on purpose. So me and him were arguing back and forth. I'm like, I didn't even do it on purpose, and he's calling me names and all this other shit, right? And then I think he said, "Shut the fuck up before I punch you in your face," or something like that. And I'm like, bitch, fuck you. And he punched me in my face. He punched me smooth in my face. Now, at the time, the dude I was talking to was in Georgia, so he couldn't whoop his ass. But, yeah. I believe that was the first year I was in California, or the second year, something like that, yeah. My teeth are chipped because of him. That's not even the incident that I'm talking about. That happened, what, 2-3 years ago? Chipped my teeth. Because he punched me so hard. So I have proof. Which is why, when it came to the last incident, I said, this is the very last fucking time you are ever going to lay a hand on me. This is the very last time you are going to put a hand on me. And I don't give a fuck who got something to say about it, because ain't nobody in my position and nobody is defending me when this bitch ass nigga starts to rise up at me. So, that's why I'm making this video, because that jealous ass sibling, that sibling jealousy can turn into abuse. So if you are a mother and you're just like, oh, it's just a little sibling rivalry, it's just a little sibling Jealousy, it'll go away. No, the fuck it won't. Get that child away immediately before they put hands on them. See, it's almost like bitch ass family members. They want to do something when it's too late. So if this motherfucker would have put me in the ground, then what? And it's not too far off, because there was also another incident. This brother, he killed his sister over the remote, or was it the Wi-Fi passcode? Something like that. It's not too far off. Parents, you need to do your fucking job. If you know your child has anger issues, if you know your child has ADHD, get them on medicine. If you know your child needs to get tested for something, get them on medicine, because there was no way there was no way. Mind you, my brother is 30 or almost 30. We're 4 years, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. I'm 26, so he's either turning 30 in September or he's turning 31. I'm not sure. There is no way you should have felt like putting your hands on me unprovoked was the answer at your grown-ass age, especially when you lift weights and you're in the gym. So I'm gonna need for all my bum-ass parents out there, if you know your child needs any type of testing, get that kid tested immediately, ASAP. My mother came out and told me, when my brother put his hands on me, she said he has a touch of ADHD. Nobody knows though. You want me to give a man a pass that put his hands on me because he has ADHD and he doesn't know it yet? Which the signs were always there. Because I remember we went to dinner and there was a question that was asked, right? And his answer was just, people was just looking at him like, what? Is he off? Like, is there something not right about him? I don't know. Is my brother off? Who knows? Does he have ADHD? My mom can only tell you that. But I do know my brother is a little off a little bit. Just with his answers and with certain things that he does. He has a childlike mindset. Almost like he might be autistic. He may have a touch of autism. He just has a childlike mindset with some of the things that he does and the way he thinks and some of the way he responds. He just might be autistic. So I advise you, get your children tested for these kind of things. Because they can grow up and turn into monsters. Why are you keeping something like that away from your child in the first place? I will never understand. But people are just now in the year of 2024 finding out that they're autistic and finding out that they have ADHD, which it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. But you could be a danger to somebody else. So, what? Like people with mental health disorders that just spaz out. You need to get tested. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, that's my little spill. I am always going to tell my truth on my platform. Nobody is ever going to silence me, ever, in my life. As long as I am living, nobody is ever going to fucking silence me or feel like I can't say what I want on my channel. I've been asked to take videos down that are not getting taken down. Ever. I've been asked to stop talking about certain things on my channel, and I'm not going to. Because there is somebody out there that's going through something similar, and they need to know that they can take the proper precautions, and they need to know that there is somebody out there. I posted a video on TikTok and it went viral. It went super viral. My sibling abuse video, it went viral. I don't think it's pinned on my platform anymore, but it was pinned for a minute, and so many people were like, I'm going through the same thing right now with my brother. This is why I make these videos. I don't make these videos for my bitch ass family that's trying to paint this picture that everything's perfect, because that's not helping me. That's not helping me, and that's not helping my brother's next victim. And that's not helping the thousands of girls who are going through this same thing with their brother, uncle, cousin. Abuse within the family has got to stop. And I feel like this is a generational thing. It's got to stop. And if it takes a couple people speaking the fuck up on social media about it, then so be it. Put me in the front fucking row. I will never stop speaking about sibling abuse, and I will never stop speaking about abuse in the family. Ever. If I have to stand alone, fine. I'll do it. That's okay with me. I'm fine with that. I've been standing alone since I was fucking 11 years old. If you really want to be real about it. So with that being said, hungry. With that being said, sibling abuse is real. There are people out here, there are women out here, there are girls out here that are suffering because men they live with are insufferable and they are abusing them. It doesn't matter if you only hit them one time. You should have kept your fucking hands to yourself. It doesn't matter if it only happened twice. It should never happened at all. It doesn't matter if you're a black man because you knew you were black when you decided to raise your hand at a fucking woman. So y'all can kick rocks with that, oh, that's a black man. You knew you were black when you put your goddamn hands on me, bitch. You knew you were black then. That didn't stop you. If you knew you were black, you should have been like, hey, you know what? I'm a black man. This might not go in my favor. Maybe I shouldn't put my hands on her. But you decided to do it anyway. So guess what? We're here now. And that's why the police got caught on you. And I will do it again. He hasn't talked to me since, which is probably best for him. Because I will fucking do it again. So, don't ever feel like you can silence a woman that you put your hands on. And to any family member that has defended a creep, shame on you. You deserve whatever the fuck you get out of this life. Shame on you. Because my whole thing is this, right? You want to know what's funny about this situation? If this was a boyfriend, people would be saying I'm stupid as fuck for not calling the police. If that was a boyfriend or a stranger on the street, they would be calling me, my family would be calling me dumb as hell for not calling the police. But because it's family, oh, she called the police on a black man. You need your ass whooped along with my brother. The fuck? Because what are you talking about? What? Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Black women, always stand up for yourself. I don't give a fuck who got something to say about it. You stand up for yourself. Fuck family if they are not going to protect you. Did you hear what I just said? Fuck family and their opinions because they are not going to protect you if they do it again. All right, y'all. I'm out. Peace.